I mean, hit that into that. Now hear me out. Ooh! Ooh! But also, sorry, that was loud. Can I be frank with you guys? I honestly didn't think much about this deck right going into this stream. If you guys watch this on stream, I badmouth this deck a lot because I was thinking it's similar to what it was like about a month ago when it was straight dookie, right? But now, it's actually pretty good. It gets a lot of pressure on board. It has some decent finishing potential with Soulfire if you get to that point because you draw so many cards and you play so many minions. If they can't wipe your board at first and you get them down to like 4 or 8 health, a lot of the time you can just finish them off. The version in the video is slightly different than this one. I actually don't run Flame Imp, I run the Shield Bearer. But if you don't want to run the Shield Bearer, you can run Flame Imp because it applies a little more immediate pressure. It doesn't synergize as well with the Scrap Imp though, because this guy would become a 5-3, whereas the Shield Bearer becomes a 2-5. And I think having that extra health is really, really helpful. But overall, still a very, very good card. You can run either, or you could run neither and go for some sort of extra direct damage to help you out as a form of like finishing potential. It's up to you, but you can kind of see the transformation of me going throughout this video, of me going from like, man, I don't really like this deck. I feel like it's kind of bad. It just happens to be like high rolling right now to, I actually like this deck a lot. Like over the course of the 4 or 5 games that you're going to see, you'll see my attitude change. And I think that that's probably what's going to happen for a lot of people who pick up this deck again. It's fairly simple to play. You're just kind of hard mulligan for 1-drops and or imprison Scrap Imp. The only time you don't do that is if you have like Expired Merchant with the Hand of Gul'dan in your hand. Like if you have the combo in your hand, you keep it. If you don't, mulligan everything looking for a 1-drops except Scrap Imp, you always keep that. And yeah, that's about it. You just dump minions and draw cards and keep dumping minions and then try to finish them off. Also, Zephyrus, don't accidentally play him right when you draw him. Remember, you have to draw most of your deck because you have a lot of duplicates, as you can see. So that's about it. If you have any questions about the deck, feel free to ask me. It's a pretty simple deck, though. If you guys enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. Don't be part of the 75% of people that aren't subscribed. Subscribing's literally the best way to support me. It gives me the motivation to keep doing stuff like this, and I love entertaining you guys, so I would love it a lot. And if you're gonna watch the video through anyway and get recommended my content, might as well. Just saying. It's just a button. You can just click it, and it helps me out a ton. But I hope you guys enjoy the content. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll see you in the next one. So, probably hard mulligan for not this. This is awful. Look for... I mean, if I had Hand of Gul'dan, that hand would actually be pretty decent, but we didn't. So, we got a hard mulligan. We have a Soulfire. Could be decent, actually, depending on what we get. Play a 2-2. Because it's nice. It just gets to trade into something. Because I'm assuming he's Murloc. Like, 70% chance he's Murloc. Like I said, Murloc is the best deck in the game and definitely the best Paladin deck in the game. So if you see Paladin, just assume it's Murloc. Guys, I can't move. We'll just life tap. We'll just try to flood the board a little bit here. There are a couple of Zoolocky versions. Are there? Dude, I don't... Oh, he's not going to draw me anything. I mean, if I do this, there is a decent... No, it's not even that big of a chance, actually. Whatever. It'll only pump one guy, I guess. I guess. That's great. Oh. I wanted it to pump more, but it's fine. We can play it as a 7-6. It's hard to kill. Trade this in so it goes on this. Maybe it goes on something. And it hits him for 4. Overall, not bad. I don't know. He's going Murloc, so I feel like it's hard for him to kill the 7-6. Coining out. Oh, he's not going Murloc. Then why were you running the Pride? Wait, what? I'm so confused. I disagree with your play slightly, but whatever. You know what you want to do better than I do, I guess. Let's just generate some lackeys. This plays into Consecrate, unfortunately, but like, what else am I supposed to do? I guess I'm going to play this and then the Divine Shield minion. But we get lackeys, which is what we want. Lackeys are good. Transform? I do like this transform, because it helps me play around Consecrate, potentially. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good 5-drop. Consecrate doesn't do it here. We have 2 Soulfires. And if Soulfire gets rid of Hand of Gul'dan, then we get to draw more cards. That's fine. He doesn't have lifesteal, so I feel like just going hard face is maybe the play. It seems like it's the play to me. Like, if we double Soulfire this, we're doing this to have 1 more card in hand. Okay, cool. We didn't discard the other Soulfire. Sick. Technically, I should have life tapped first. It would have made it even less likely that I would have lost the Soulfire. Well, okay. That was weird. I don't like the pride in that deck. But maybe there's something I'm missing. Okay, we have a Scrap Imp. That's good. We keep. And Divine Shield is decent, although I don't necessarily think I needed that one. Because if he has a 1-drop, he just beats it anyway. But we get to draw some stuff. I don't know. Deck's fine. GNG is against you? Oh, RNG is against me. True. This is... Oh my god, this is RNG at its worst. I have had just the absolute worst luck over the past several days. Trade in. We just trade in. We just fight for control of the board and then eventually pop off. It's that simple. If we can draw a Hand of Gul'dan, we win. If we don't, we lose. Well, we don't lose, but it's much, much, much harder to win. I think we just flood the board. I think we just flood the board as soon as we can. We get a Soulfire. Literally, I have 4 cards that aren't spells. And on the turn, I need to draw 1 extra minion for Scrap Imp to get more use. I get... That's fine. That's fine. I can rush into that with Divine Shield, and he actually stays alive. I am quite upset about this card, though. Quite upset that I drew that. We get to run in. It's pretty solid. We get to run in with this, probably. Like, we didn't get as much value out of the Imprisoned Scrap Imp as we want, but we still get at least 1 more decent card out of it, which is really good. Coin for 5? What are you doing for 5? Corrosive Breath into... What does 4? Into... Okay. It's not awful. Not awful. We still get to draw a ton of cards here. I could do this, or I could do it with this one this turn. And kill it off normally, and just try to draw more copies of it. We'll just do this first. It's cheaper. We get to play more cards off of it. Zephyrus isn't bad. And just flood the board, trade in, go face. Just flood the board, trade in, go face. This deck is pretty alright. I do like how fast it is, and like you can definitely dominate the board. It's the games are winnable a lot of the time. You don't even necessarily need. Alright. I'm a bit scared of that one. I'm a little bit scared. I think I just go face. That's 12 damage. I can do 20 damage this turn. How much life does he have? Move your silly little cards. How much life do you have, my friend? How much? Show me. Oh my god, I've done only 4. Draw more cards is always sick. Add a thing to my hand is pretty good. Oh, he's done? Cool. Alright. This deck does kind of beat Hunters by going super wide, super fast, and unless they have Unleash the Hounds, we just win. Well, we dumped that. We have 1 drop, so we're just gonna flood the board as quickly as possible and just see where that takes us. This actually isn't that bad. Ooh. Add a lackey to your hand, I like that. I like lackeys. Lackeys are pretty good. I wasted dust crafting this deck. Discard Warlock deck. Wait, discard, like, the wild one? The one that's actually really, really nuts? Or is there a different one? What are you playing for 2? Stop. Interesting. Okay. Stop in the name of the law. We'll also give it Divine Shield. And then go face. We're just flooding at this point. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna play Transfer Student first next turn. See what lackey we get. And then depending on if it's... I guess Faceless Lackey, the one that gives you a 2-drop, I would play. If I don't get anything good, if I get like Transform or something like that, I'll probably just play Arch Squire and save it for later. The wild one, I don't play wild. I haven't tried it, but I've seen it a couple of games in the Hearthstone tourney. I feel like it abuses slow play, I guess, kind of. So it definitely has a spot in the meta. It's not awful, but I don't think it's as good as, say, like Murloc Paladin or even Totem Shaman. But it's in the same category, so it'll still work. You know I don't play Wild? Yeah, I apologize. Wild discard is actually so much fun. Aren't there cards that, like, when you discard it, it gets pumped, and then, it, like, you redraw it or something like that? Isn't that a legendary? Aren't there other cards where when you discard it, you just, like, get back 2 copies or something? Isn't it wild? I could play Scrap Imp now. And get a Lackey later. We'll just do that. This is the only way that I'm going to get value out of the Scrap Imp. If I wait any more than, like, the next turn, it's not going to really do anything. Hits the Divine Shield. Doesn't really do too much. I can trade in with my 2-1 now, which is pretty sick. Wild discard is so broken, you even don't need the discard quest. Oh, right! There's a discard quest! That was the first quest for Warlock. Wait a minute. The High Priestess or whatever gives you 2 copies of itself. Wait a minute. I forgot that that's what their original quest was. That's nuts. That's funny. I totally forgot. Next turn is probably going to be Life Tap, Transfer Student, because it'll give me a minion back in the deck, so Scrap Imp will still get value, and I'll draw 1 more card. And I just need to hope to not draw Soulfire or Hand of Gul'dan. That's basically the call. It's basically the big thing here. On 3 mana. Wait, he's taking so long to think about what to do on turn 3. And also, look at my board on turn 3. I've just been pumping out minions. This deck is so weird. This deck is so weird. Do not give me a spell. That's good. We will take that. 1 more. He'll come online, and then we'll be able to play him as a 4-3. We lose some pressure on board the next turn. Pumps up both, get some lackeys. We'll basically play whatever we can, and then hope that the next Scrap Imp can do some work, because it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough out here. I do need to try to kill that. That is an annoying card that I will have to figure out how to deal with. Magic Carpet. With ya boy. Rams into this. Go on one of these 2, please. Sick. And we just slam him in the face. Like, this deck can pop off. Rope Priest is just the EU meta. It only slightly makes me want to die. I feel like there should be a way to punish ropers. You know, I feel like that's just... There should be such an easy way to deal with... Well, maybe not an easy way to deal with it, but there should be a way to deal with it, you know? This is going to be a 2 mana, 6/4. But only one thing's getting plussed. Oh my god! That was a good play. That was a really good play. I don't even think he knew it was going to happen. Maybe we can draw a discard card or something. Give it rush, give something rush, but what? Oh, wait, that's a good combo. Let's give you rush. So you have extra. No, we'll give you rush for the extra damage because we don't need the rush. We need extra damage to push face. And then we'll draw 3 cards with Hand of Gul'dan, and we will pop off. Cries in Nosdormu. Okay, if you rope, but Nosdormu is out, that's fine, because it's Nosdormu. And turns only take anywhere between 10 and 25 seconds, depending on how buggy it wants to be that day. Am I right or am I right? It's a pretty buggy card. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, he survives. Yeah, he survives for sure. We kill that off, we draw 3. I don't see why not. And then we'll play a taunt meaning to protect. I did not have lethal, so. Take 20 seconds in turn 1 isn't slow. What? No, I'm not saying that isn't slow. It's BM. No, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that people don't rope taking their time on turns 1 through like 3 or 4. It's literally just for BM and hoping the other person will concede. Alright, so we have a Blazing Battle Mage. We don't want to keep Soulfire, but we want to keep the Scrap Imp. Tempo into Pump into more Tempo. 1 mana 3/3 is not bad. Hand of Gul'dan. Could be nuts if we can draw something sick. If we can draw Expired Merchant in the next 2 turns. Whew. Oh my god, if we can draw it in the next 2 turns, we win. Adding a Lackey to your hand? Interesting. So I actually have a play next turn, which is transfer Student and get a Lackey. He's gonna... Okay. That's fine. Expired Merchant. No! We won't really play anything. We'll just flood the board next turn. Everything gets pumped. We'll play Voidwalker and then pump up its health and pump up another thing's health, and we'll just go wide. We'll just... Oh my god, that is... Uh-oh. Whoa. Zoo is a coin flip deck, I guess. But also, look at this man go! What the fudge is this? He's going so fast, and he got a charge minion. Draw me another 1-drop, please. That's not a 1-drop, but it's actually really, 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 really good. I could flood here, or I could kill that off and draw a ton of cards. And I think I want to draw a ton of cards. Next turn is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 4, actually. And we flood. Why not use Plot Twist with Zoo? Helps with bad RNG. It's too slow of a card. I understand what you're trying to say with that. But by the time you play it, it's just a bit too slow of a card. And then Backstab hit. Because if you have to spend that time on turn 2 to play that stuff, like, you're probably going to lose regardless. Oh, and we got another 1-drop, actually. So we go boom. We go boom. We go boom. We play another taunt. And then we give a Divine Shield. And we just flood the board. And then we'll make lackeys next turn. And we're all good. We're all set. We just developed quite a bit here. We were able to kill Edwin. That was a pretty good turn 5 play where I flooded the board. Rogue doesn't have too much removal. So I'm pretty sure that I at least get to do it moderately well with this board. I'm going to trade in with my 1-3. He does get to kill it off with all of his minions and stuff, which is kind of lame. But it's fine. I should still be able to kill it with my stuff and have a better board left over. And then just apply pressure to his face. Like, I'm fine with that. What are you doing? Deal 2? My god. My goodness gracious. Kill off Edwin. Kill this off. Get some lackeys. Get more lackeys. We'll play that. We'll play this. Actually, I forgot I still had a pumped minion there. That I should have played earlier, too. And then we'll deal 2 to that. We have only one Hand of Gul'dan left in the deck, but we have decent board control. We can life tap. We're making him have to respond to me. Don't have Seal Fate, too. Actually, I don't even know what you could have that would be bad. Like, you could have, I guess, Backstab, Hero Power. My 4/3 makes it hard to kill your thing. Been saving gold, or hello man, I am so annoyed at the game right now. Been saving my, or been trying to save gold for the new expansion. Currently have 2,000 for 3 days in a row. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I'm gonna have to trade in my thing to kill off his 5/5. But for the past 3 days, I've gotten 50 gold quests. If you switch them, that's true. You can do the thing. I was not very descriptive, I apologize. Rush. Transform it into a 2-drop because it lost its Divine Shield. It's not that great anyway. I mean, hit that into that. Now hear me out. Ooh! Ooh! But also, sorry, that was loud. Hear me out. The reason why I did that is because he cannot target this with like Backstab or Seal Fate anymore, and then it might get healed with the I don't like that at all. That's actually kind of annoying, if I'm being totally honest. You get to draw 3 cards. Give me 1-drops, baby. That is a 1-drop. That qualifies. That is exactly what I was looking for. We play this. How do I want to trade in here? So this is 3. We hit in. We try to see what it hits. We see what the attack goes on. We just hope it's not this. Alright. We can generate some stuff off of this. We can keep this alive. You shall not pass. We hit here. And then we hit. And then we Kobold Lackey it. We hit here and hit here. And then we Kobold Lackey it. And then we go face for 4. Cool. I don't want to Soulfire yet. I can Soulfire whenever, but I want to save it for something either A, impactful, or B, to finish him off. Like, I can Soulfire that, and I have no remorse, especially considering I can just play whatever I draw and then do it, you know? Alright, he got the deal too. It's a little bit annoying. Wait, actually sick. We get to draw even more cards with Soulfire. I wasn't even thinking about that. Soulfire to discard the 6-cost card? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Don't discard Soulfire, please. Oh no. Thank God. If it had discarded Soulfire, I would have lost my mind. Thank you so much, Spark, for the follow. It means a lot, my dude. We get to draw even more cards and play Scrap Imp. Play Scrap Imp. Honestly, kind of just kill this. It's a pretty useless card. Rush into the only card that I can target and then hit him. I only have 4 cards left in my deck. What the heck? When did this happen? Oh no. I thought I had way more because the transfer student still shows a 2, but it's bugged. I forgot. On the bright side, I still have Zephyrus. On the bright side, I have 2 Spell Lackeys. And on the bright side, I have a final push with Scrap Imp next turn. 9, 10, 11. Do I win? If I draw Zephyrus, I win. Even if I draw Zephyrus now, I win. And cue Zephyrus. Got him! Right here. No. Alright. Actually, this wins me the game, right? We then get extra damage on these, and then Soulfire wins. No, apparently. I was wrong. I did my math incorrectly, actually. Rain of Fire is good. Rain of Fire, and then Soulfire his face, and we win. Wait, E-Core Mating Call. What did I just say? Now I have to... Oh, no. What noise did I just make? Oh, God. I don't even want to... Oh, man. No, not another Warlock. Why? We want a hard mulligan. We don't want any of these. We want different 1-drops. I do like having magic carpet and all that stuff, but I really need better stuff in hand. Not bad. We can draw another 1-drop in the next turn or two. That's sick. Well, I greet you too.
Hiya, friend.
I get decimated by Dark Skies.
The light protects me.
I get absolutely wrecked by Dark Skies. He doesn't read your hand. Would he not have? Well, that's tilting. Well, that's a little bit annoying. Forcing him to have Dark Skies immediately. He very well might have Dark Skies. And if he does, that's sad. But he uses his coin and it slows down his quest completion by a pretty decent amount because he's not going to life tap. That's fine. It's more than fine, actually. Do I just full smork? I think I full smork and play these two. Nothing else matters. What are you gonna do, Dark Skies me? Yeah, right. Plague of Wrath isn't great. But it'll do. It'll have to do. Or I'm gonna lose. Next turn I might Evil Genius a 2-1 after I hit with it and push as much damage as possible. Dark Skies is bad. Here. Plot twist. Oh, he's desperate. He's really searching for something now. Which is fine. Oh, man. That was a good card to draw. Hits in. Okay. And then what? Then what? Rain of Fire? Oh, no. Not Rain of Fire. Oh, God. I was going to say Rain of Fire is going to be real bad, actually. Trade him in. Don't go on this, please. That's really good. Then hit. Kill it. To get maximum damage. Hope it just doesn't go on this. That's really nice.
I fight.
Then what?
I fight.
And then we eat this and generate more lackeys, I guess. Because he's just a 1-1. Those are pretty good, actually. So we have a decent amount of damage. Rain of Fire, okay. Double Rain of Fire? Rain of Fire, Dark Skies. Slows down the completion of his quest, so I'll take it. We just flood. We just flood the board again. Late game, when I have nothing but Hand of Gul'dan's, this could be good. Or Hellfire for more direct damage and just trying to kill him. Honestly, Hellfire is probably the play. But Shadow Cancel could be pretty interesting. We'll go with Hellfire, though. Can never go wrong with direct damage. Don't really need this. Siphon Soul could be good to kill a taunt minion that's being sticky on the board. Just Smork, why trade? I traded so that I got more damage anyway. Like, I didn't lose damage by trading. I think I go Siphon Soul to kill off a big minion.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
And we just do as much damage as we can to his face. Also, this can actually combo pretty well too. On turn 9, I can kill his entire board. Worst case scenario. I now have nothing left. I have no gas in the tank. I have played literally everything. Siphon Soul doesn't quite get me there. Another Dark Skies. Another plot twist. Alright. What am I looking for here? I don't want him to draw the heal. If he draws the heal taunt, we're in trouble. Mortal Coil's fine. He's close to finishing his quest. We got a Hand of Gul'dan. Draw 3 or draw 1? I think I need to draw 3. It feels gross to play it. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I had played it for draw 1, I would have won the game because that was my top card. But I think drawing 3 was still just the best play there. Darn. That's pretty bad, actually. I would have won the game if I had done it slightly differently. Dang it, dude. Okay, maybe Maybe we can still win. Maybe. It says still game. It is still game. Thank God. Hellfire and then Soulfire. Thank God. Whew! Got him! I would have life tapped, Hellfired. Oh, you're right. That wasn't 7 mana. Never mind. Drawing 3 was definitely the correct play there. Don't forget Stream Raiders. I got you.